Hey everyone, Abu here from the Lore Party Podcast Network, and today I'm joined by fellow Lore Party hosts and producers, Kevin and Bruce, and we are gonna watch this Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer. We have avoided all spoilers thus far, and we wanted to make a reaction video to it. We're all huge, diehard Assassin's Creed fans. The two of you have actually done a number of Lore Party episodes on Assassin's Creed, so I'm excited to watch this trailer with you guys and react to it. I'm going to stop talking, Bruce. I'm so sorry I've made you wait so long to watch this trailer today.
I've waited all day, can wait a few more seconds. I had to place just a little news embargo on me because I wanted to get my genuine reaction to this because the Lore Party family is spread out across this great nation of ours.
Yeah, truly. Okay, well, let's no more waiting. Let's do it.
All right.
Hit play, Bruce.
Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
They are heartless. Godless barbarians. They murder and kill blindly.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the Fusro Da.
Yeah.
Of England. Lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
I mean, he looks like a bad guy.
He looks like a Templar.
Like a remodeled Cesare.
So this looks like it's happening during the Viking invasion of the British Islands.
The music, though. Oh! That was taken from 300.
Okay, so they're building off the engine fast as Odyssey. The giant.
Guys, he's gonna make it. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. That's hot. Nice.
Yes. Is this our main character?
What the hell is this guy?
It's like Harry Potter. Everybody just stops what they're doing to watch.
Oh, there it is!
It's on the top!
Your boy coming at you. Nice.
Okay.
Assassin's
All right.
Creed Valhalla.
Assassin's Creed
holiday
Valhalla.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I've got takes, man. I got
Let's
takes.
talk
on this.
shop. Let's talk shop.
All right. First things first. As somebody who recently, in the last like 8 months, got really into like Nordic mythology and music and listening to that kind of stuff, I'm super pumped for that. That looks dope.
Oh yeah,
That was cool. That looks really cool.
all right. As a history buff, I can tell you this is definitely happening during the Vikings invasion into the British Isles. They're probably the Templars look like they are the Anglo-Saxons, like defending themselves. However, it looks like that is some sort of like very, very old English king. I cannot pinpoint an exact time, but I think I understand what exactly is going on, and just the Vikings trying to find another home.
Yeah.
I really like this story. I like that premise, and I like that setting.
Do we think that was our main character? Can you scrub back a little bit so we can get a nice shot of this guy?
He's on the cover. He's on the cover. That's him.
You know, I don't know. You know.
Although I have to say, wouldn't it be the coolest if they just like follow this guy and then he just gets his shit wrecked by that guy in the suit of armor, and that's our main character?
the armor guy's our main character.
Yeah. This is actually the trailer that you see when you're, making the assassin games as a Templar, whereas the actual story is you are the Templar.
Exactly. So that's the guy.
Look at him. That's the guy. I love his beard.
He looks like the actual main character in that History Channel's Viking show.
Yeah,
Have you guys seen
he
that?
very much looks like that guy from that show. I don't know that actor's name.
He has a resemblance to Edward.
That shot, that shot with the spear right there was just straight up taken from 300.
Yeah.
Now imagine if this was Edward Kenway's prior, you know what I mean? Imagine if they follow this to add this to the Kenway line. That'd be interesting.
It would.
Pure speculation, but that'd be cool.
It might though, because
would that connect historically? Would that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, because his descendant would still be in the British Isles after that, and Edward is Welsh.
Yeah, and then how does he have all this great naval experience?
Exactly.
Oh, I love this shot of the old man and the imagery for Odin.
So that has to be
gods.
Because then he turns into He turns into a crow and flies away like Odin.
Odin
That's
is known
very Odin
for
imagery.
Raven. Yeah.
Or the Raven. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So instead of an eagle, this one's a raven.
Yeah.
Or a hawk.
Wow,
it changes,
he just got decked.
Changes every time.
Yeah.
That dude's fucking.
Oh my god, a sword right through the knee.
Instead of taking an arrow, he took a sword.
What a fight.
So, okay. Doesn't look like our main character is one for stealth.
No.
No, not at all.
He definitely has a leadership quality to him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely some sort of captain in this. Oh,
that's a
what
beautiful
a
hidden blade. Look at those jewels on. He's got jewels. He's got bejeweled.
I love
got a bejeweled hidden blade.
The blood sprayed across his face. Wow.
One thing I am excited for. Let me see if I can. First of all, that's going to be great if you can do a kill move like that. And then it's thinking of the combat here. And then throwing these battle axes.
The hatchet. Yeah, the little hatchets.
That better be something you can do in game.
It's kind of cool because when you look back at all the Assassin's Creed games, every single game has, it's a game, it evolves making every new one, but it's cool to see how they got the tree running and all that kind of stuff in Assassin's Creed 3, and then they added that to. It's cool to see these mechanics kind of move over, and it kind of changes the story. It changes how you can play the story and interact with the world, and it's cool to be able to do time frames in history that we were not able to because of restrictions in technology and stuff. So this looks cool.
I was talking about this with Abu, but I don't know about you, but I can't think of a lot of historical figures and historical landmarks or even historical cities related to Vikings. However, now that we know that this is taking place in very ancient Britain, we got London, we got, like these old British Saxon villages and cities.
There's a lot of runes. Like they just have a lot of runes, and they have a lot of like
that's the
ruins as well. Yeah, they have ruins as well, like older.
Yes,
runes too, because Vikings, but like ruins to explore. Like this will be, and the thing is, like in terms of the time frame and where this is set, these ruins might not be as decrepit, if you will. Some of them might still be kind of newish. So I think this looks as somebody who stopped playing. I played Syndicate. I got super bored, and then I just kind of never touched them again. I might just say screw it, play through Syndicate, and just continue to do all of them and binge it until this comes out.
Yeah. Can you scrub back to the start of the trailer?
Absolutely.
I wonder what clues we might be able to pick up on here. It just seemed like sort of general Viking imagery to start.
Yeah. So we got the mountains here. So this is probably in Scandinavia, where they're already established.
The north.
Got Aurora Borealis. That definitely signifies that we're in like Scandinavia. Probably Odin. Got a sage shaman kind of lady.
This has a lot of religious undertones that really are going to link into those that came before and stuff.
So there's got to be ship combat too, right? Like Vikings and ships go together.
Definitely ship combat.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey had ships that looked almost exactly like that, just one sail. That's definitely going to happen.
I love that shot of him like not killing the woman and the child. Like we need to know he's the good guy. This shot is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this.
This is definitely going to have something where we're going to have to, I don't want to say conquer islands, but we're going to take over land for our people. I can guarantee you that. We're going to have to push back British, kind of thing. Yeah, there's definitely going to be something like that.
And right here, you guys see that?
Oh, yeah.
Templar Cross.
The Cesare Borgia remake.
In a language they will understand.
That might even be just like the start of the Templar symbol.
I'm curious as to
Iron Cross is very well known.
What piece of Eden that will be around.
I'm trying to think of like, it's got to be, oh my God, Thor's hammer. Mjolnir.
Oh,
that's got to be it.
That's got to be it. You're onto something.
Okay.
Oh, this shot, this like Normandy. There's like so much imagery here that's like very sort of classic.
Oh, yeah.
But
beautiful.
Got that.
There are going to be a ton of comparisons to God of War with this game.
Oh,
like hands down. Yeah. Even the cover of the game is like a dude holding two hatchets. Like.
But I love the aesthetic of it.
I do too. I hope there's going to be a unique twist on it. And honestly, I was actually telling Bruce this before we started the recording. I'm looking forward to like learning more about Viking culture. I don't know the history of this like war with the Anglo-Saxons.
It's also very complicated because in our time now, like all these people kind of melded together. The Saxons, the Scandinavians, what we know now, but like especially with the Normans, which like were Vikings that went to France and then got their land there, and then different kind of Vikings that went over to the British. Like it's super weird, and they melded together, and that's actually where we got like the modern English language.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm definitely just interested in learning more about the culture because I know about the mythology. I read Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology, which is an absolutely stellar book.
I think I'm gonna read that more. And then
you should. You should honestly read that. It'll give you a new appreciation for the God of War game. You and I did a bunch of Lore Party episodes about God of War. I was reading that book while we were doing those episodes. It really expanded my appreciation. And I think it'll make you enjoy this game a lot more too if it's going to be similar in those themes, which it has to be if it's going to be Vikings.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to catch Odin here.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, old man wearing a hood, that's very Odin imagery.
And then, lightning flashes and then Raven.
Get a crow. Or Raven, Raven.
So I'm trying to take a good look at that, and then I'm going to scrub back to right here. That's Odin.
Yeah.
I would suspect, Odin or one of the other gods. I mean, all of them are like old bearded, like, yeah.
Imagine you said, Thor's hammer, but imagine Thor. Imagine having to be in contact with Thor or getting to experience.
Well, how mythological do you guys think this is going to get? Or like
are you kidding me? This is going to go. I think this is going to get really into the whole mythological thing because Vikings were so. That was like
very much like the Greeks.
It was like that was you, like for Odin, like it was huge for them.
Exactly. So I have also been replaying Assassin's Creed Odyssey. One thing that they did do in this one was basically they had some explanation of some piece of Eden going haywire and taking in the like collective thoughts of the mythology of the people of Greece and then manifesting them all across the world of Greece. So you have your Medusa, Cyclops, Minotaur. They're not exactly real, but they're made by this like piece of Eden. So I think that might be where this could be going for that.
Or now, don't forget
Hey Bruce, let's close the share screen and get our beautiful faces to wrap up here.
Yeah, show us.
Yeah. I like that.
Now, don't forget those that came before. Not all of them died. Some of them survived. Some of them, interbred, if you will. I hate that term, but whatever. They fell in love, had offspring with humans.
So you're saying Thor or Odin might be one of these precursor Isu people.
It could be an Isu, or it could be the offspring of one, or maybe Thor may be the offspring of one, stuff like that. Like this is still those people. I think, you have you have some of these characters that are still kind of alive, if you will, interacting with the story of time through this entire universe. And so I don't think, and their lifespans were really long too. So I don't think it would be wrong to think that some of them still were actually either not necessarily walking around during Desmond's time, but in these times, they could still be like around and you might be interacting with them. I mean, we have what's his face in Black Flag, who, yes, he dies and then comes back and dies and comes back, but that's like an outlier due to his own personal circumstances. But some of them may have survived, bunkered down,
That's a good point. I like the idea of Thor or other Viking like mythological, gods actually being Isu or offspring of Isu or like connected to the Isu in some way. Because the Isu are effectively gods in the world of Assassin's Creed. So
because essentially the assassins are descendants of Isu.
Yes.
They have the, the seventh sense,
the DNA,
the sixth sense, all those, all the different stuff that they can experience.
Golden ratio DNA or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
sorry, go ahead, Bruce.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to wrap us up and I wanted to ask each of you what just to wrap up, what's like one thing you really hope to see in this game, whether it's a gameplay mechanic, a story choice, an aesthetic choice. What's like one thing that you want to see in the next Assassin's Creed?
There's two for me. There's two, and there's a reason why there's two. The one thing is more of like an aesthetic thing is I want more music. Like I want Viking music. I want like Helvegen to be playing in the background or something like just give me like some North European-esque style Nordic music. But I also want, I'd say, more Isu interaction. I love learning about them. I love learning about the war between them, and I want to know even more about it. I think that's more interesting. I liked Desmond interacting with them, and you learned so much about it. And to me, like Assassin's Creed 3, that was part of my favorite aspect of it.
Nice. What about you, Bruce?
So one thing I always love so much from these games is just how much I learn about the day-to-day goings on of these historical places, just being able to walk among the streets of Alexandria in Assassin's Creed Origins or in the streets of London or, fighting in a revolutionary war. I love that kind of stuff. I was just playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I just saved Socrates, and I met his wife, and I didn't know that Socrates had a wife. And then I looked that up, and lo and behold, and I looked that up, and I'm like, sure enough, that's it. Like, I want to learn so much more about Vikings, and like, we definitely have this a lot of new information about Vikings that I don't think we had even 10 years ago. And I definitely want to learn more about that, how they travel, what cities look like back in Viking times of Britannia. That's going to be really interesting to see, because right now I just can't even like materialize that in my head. Being able to see it always makes those worlds seem so much more tangible to me.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just had a thought. What if they reference the Vikings going to North America?
We were just talking about that before you came. Yeah,
because
Leif Erikson.
I'm sure they will.
Well, think about it. The bunker or the vault that Desmond goes to is in
you see the whole world.
Yeah, and it's in like northern New York, like around Albany area, I think, right? That is around it's closer to Canada, Nova Scotia.
Yeah,
that's
Nova
where like
Scotia.
the Vikings. That's where the Vikings were.
Yeah, Newfoundland, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. It would not be a stretch for them to connect the dots.
Or at
to
the very
America.
least, that's got to be DLC.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Awesome. Yeah, I think my one thing is, and this is real basic of me to say, I think I agree with both of you, but my one thing I would love to see in this game is just a protagonist, like a really charming protagonist. I feel like while I've enjoyed Edward, Connor has had his issues and he's very divisive, but I feel like since Ezio, there hasn't been an Assassin's Creed protagonist that the entire fan base can get behind, or one that I've like especially felt connected to. And I just want that again. And it's hard to make assumptions based off of a CG trailer, whether this main character will be any level of charming or badass or cool.
Yeah.
But he looks like he might be. And
he's very Edwardy.
He's very Edwardy, and he did save that woman and child from getting attacked by his fellow Vikings. So, I think they're building up this character to be very likable, and I just want another like strong protagonist for the fan base to get behind. So, hey, to end this stream, I really want to leave our viewers with something special. So, Kevin, could you take your hat off for us again?
Oh my God. All right, look, here's the deal. So I decided not to get a haircut the entire like time COVID stuff's going on.
It happens.
Do it for our viewers.
I got some crazy wild hair, man, and it hasn't really been brushed today, but it's pretty bad. So I'm wearing my hat because of this. Look at that! Look at that!
What is that?
Here. I don't have my ponytail in. When I've been streaming lately, I'll have it like up in like a ponytail. This is nuts, guys.
You look like a cockatoo.
Nuts. Wow. Well, this has been a treat. That view alone has been a treat.
There you go.
Yeah, well, this was super awesome, guys. Thanks for joining me on this little live reaction to the new Assassin's Creed trailer. I think I think I speak for everyone when I say we're all looking forward to this game, and it's one we're going to be keeping our eye on as we get closer to release date. But I'm stoked. I'm very much excited for this one.
Same here.
Yeah, I'm pumped.